Sorry for the inconvenience. Now it's time to move on to the second session of the Faculty Development Program. This session is on the topic the future of healthcare, wearables, AI, and remote patient monitoring. It is my pleasure to introduce today's resource person, Dr. Sajida A.S., currently working as Associate Professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Jyothi Engineering College. She has more than 16 years of teaching and research experience in the engineering education. She completed her PhD in technology from Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences with research focused on optimization techniques in visual cryptography and image reconstruction. Dr. Sajida has published numerous research papers in reputed journals and international conferences, authored academic books, and holds a patent in the field of AI and image processing. She also serves as a reviewer for the reputed journals and IEEE international conferences. In addition, she has actively organized and attended several faculty development programs, workshops, and technical sessions in emerging technologies. Her dedication towards research, innovation, academic excellence, and mentoring has made her a respected academician and researcher. We are delighted to warmly welcome Dr. Sajida A.S. to today's FDP session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the introduction. Now I am going to share my presentation. Okay. The presentation is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me start my session. Good afternoon to all respected faculty members, researchers, and participants. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to NIT Manipur and Jyothi Engineering for the wonderful opportunity to share my gathering, share my thoughts and interact such a distinguished gathering. The topic today presentation is the future of healthcare, wearables, AI, and remote patient monitoring. Healthcare today is undergoing major transformation. Traditionally, medical systems mainly focused on treating, treating diseases after symptoms become serious. However, modern healthcare is gradually moving towards a smarter approach, one that emphasizes continuous monitoring, early detection, preventive care, and faster medical response. In many situations, patients may experience symptoms such as fatigue, irregular heartbeat, stress, breathing discomfort, but the warning signs often go unnoticed until the condition worsens. One of the major challenge in healthcare, this delay between the onset symptoms and timely medical attention. To address this challenge, Advanced technologies are now being integrated in healthcare systems. Wearable devices, artificial intelligence, and remote patient monitoring are enabling doctors and healthcare providers to monitor patients continuously, even outside the hospitals. These technologies help in collecting real-time data, identifying abnormalities, supporting faster clinical decision, and improving the overall quality of patient care. Today, smartwatches, fitness bands, AI-assisted diagnostic systems, and remote monitoring platform are becoming important components of modern healthcare infrastructure. In this session, we will discuss the emerging technologies and transforming healthcare systems and creating a future that is more connected, intelligent, and efficient way. That's why my topic is the future healthcare, wearables, AI, and remote patient monitoring. I'm Dr. Sajida A.S., Associate Professor from Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Before discussing my topic, first we need to facing some challenges in healthcare transformation. What are the challenges? Then the first challenge is the increased chronic diseases such as diabetics, heart disease, different types of diseases are increasing. These diseases needs continuous monitoring and long-term care. To visiting the hospitals once in a few months often not enough. Then the second challenge is the growing elderly population. Then third challenge is limited healthcare access in rural areas. Many people still need to travel long distance to meet specialist doctors. The technology can help solve this problem through the remote healthcare system. Another important issue is increasing healthcare costs. Finally, healthcare is now moving from reactive care to preventive care. That means instead of waiting for disease to become serious, the goal is to identify problems early and provide timely treatment. These challenges are the main reason why technologies like AI, wearable devices, and remote patient monitoring are becoming very important in modern healthcare. Then, from reactive to predictive healthcare. That means now let us look to how healthcare has changed over the years. In first time, in the starting, the first stage was traditional care. Traditional care means hospital-centered, reactive, and periodic manual monitoring. Hospital-based reactive, it means a person became sick, they visited the doctor and received treatment. The second stage was EHR. EHR means electronic records, digitized patient records, improved documentation. In patient information became digital instead of paper-based records. Then in this case, the data storage is improved. The doctor received information in fastly. The next section is telemedicine. Telemedicine means remote consultation in expanded in rural areas. Then the fourth next section is connected wearables. The wearables means device like smartwatches and fitness bands continuously collect health data such as heart rate, oxygen level, sleep pattern, and physical activity. This allows doctor to monitor patient even outside the hospital. Now we are moving into the fifth stage. Fifth stage is AI-driven predictive care. In AI-driven predictive care, artificial intelligence not only collect data but analyze it intelligently. For example, if patient's heart rate and oxygen level shows unusual changes continuously, so healthcare is changing from then treating diseases after it happens to predicting problems early and preventing complications. This known as reactive to predictive healthcare. The next section in this slide, it discuss about some of the wearable healthcare devices. Now let us then wearable healthcare devices. Many people think wearable devices are just only for counting steps or fitness tracking. But today, they do much more than. Let us some examples. Here are some examples: smartwatches, ECG patches, glucose monitors, smart textiles, and wearable aids. The smart, all of you know about the smartwatches. This is usually to heart rate, blood oxygen level, sleep pattern, and even ECG signal. Some devices can also detect faults in elderly patients and send emergency alerts automatically. Next one is ECG patches. These all are wearable patches attached to the chest, unlike normal hospital ECG test, and that record signals for only few seconds. Then ECG patches can monitor heart activities continuously for several days. They help doctors detect irregular heart conditions more accurately. The next one is glucose monitors. For diabetic patients, it's very helpful. Instead of checking sugar level manually many times a day, it's a sensor continuously measures glucose levels automatically. Then next one is the smart textiles. These are intelligent clothes with the embedded sensors. They can monitor breathing, body temperature, posture, and muscles movement. This technology is becoming a very useful in sports, elderly care, and rehabilitation monitoring. Then another important example is wearable EEG. This device monitor brain activity. They are used for sensing monitoring, stress analysis, sleep duties, and cognitive health monitoring. The most important advantages of all these wearable devices is continuous monitoring. The patient does not need to do anything manually. The devices work silently in the background and continuously collect the data throughout the day. Then the continuous data collection is what smart healthcare system more intelligent and effective. Then what wearables monitor? Wearables continuously captures vital physiological signals, enabling early detection abnormalities and AI-driven predictive clinical analysis. In this figure, uh, all of you know about this figure. I think wrist, heart rate, and ECGs taken from wrist. Then one is the finger from oxygen saturation level. Then arm, blood pressure, head, EEG, neurological signals, nose, respiration rate, arm respiration rate, B, full body, sleep activity and monitoring. The wearable device continuously capture the vital physiological signal, enabling early detection of abnormalities and the AI-driven predictive clinical analysis. Next section is about IOMT. What is IOMT? It's the Internet of Medical Things. The Internet of Medical Things, this is where the concept of IOMT comes into picture. Of IOMT stands for the Internet of Medical Things. In simple words, IOMT is connected healthcare system where medical devices, sensors, software, and healthcare application communicate with each other through the internet. Wearable devices collect the patient health data continuously, but that data becomes useful only when it's transferred, analyzed, and shared with the doctors in real time. The IOMT system mainly has three important parts. The first part is a wearable devices and the sensors placed in the patient. These devices collect some parameters such as heart rate, ECG, oxygen level, blood pressure, and activity data. Then, after collecting the data, the second part is the cloud and AI platform. Here, the collected data is stored and analyzed intelligently and using artificial intelligence algorithms. The third part is a telemedicine or healthcare interface. The telemedicine means the doctors and healthcare providers can access the patient information remotely through mobile apps, dashboards, or hospital systems. Then this one of the major application of IOMT is a remote patient monitoring. Then remote patient monitoring allows healthcare professional to continuously monitor the patients even when they are outside the hospital. Then the monitoring is achieved through already we discussed about a mobile application, cloud platform, and AI-based healthcare system. In this approach, patient health data is collected and continuously and transmitted and analyze this data. Then by using telemedicine or dashboards is used to analyze the data by the doctor, then diagnose the system. This technology plays major role in chronic disease management, post-treatment recovery monitoring, elderly healthcare support, and continuous cardiac and physiological monitoring. One of the major advantage of RPM is continuously real-time health monitoring instead of periodic hospital-based checkup. RPM also helps to reduce unnecessary hospital visit, repeated admission, workload in healthcare facilities, and overall healthcare expenses. Then this is a general architecture of RPM. And then even though the complete system looks complex, the architecture can be understood using three simple layers. First layer is acquisition layer. The second one is back-end processing layer. And the third layer is front-end monitoring layer. This is a patient side. First layer is a patient side. The different sensors, wearable devices collected the data. Then a second layer, the collected data is transmitted through communication technologies like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular networks or Zigbee. The data reaches cloud servers or hospital systems. This where artificial intelligence plays the important role. So three layers in the general architecture. These are the three layers. The third layer is front-end monitoring layer. This is the interface used by the doctors. These are the core components of RPM system. Previously, I discussed about the general layers. Then core components of RPM system is patient-facing devices, connectivity layer, data aggregation platform, analytics and alerting engine, and provider interface. Next, we come to the next section, AI and machine learning in healthcare. Now, let us wearable devices and healthcare sensors continuously generate large amount of patient health data. Then, however, simply collecting data is not sufficient. The real importance of smart healthcare comes from analyzing this data intelligently and converting into meaningful medical information. Then one of the primary capability of AI is pattern recognition. AI system can analyze complex medical data and identify hidden psychological pattern that may not be easily detected through the manual observation. By continuously studying biomedical signals and patients' trends, then AI improves the accuracy and the speed healthcare analysis. The second is predictive diagnosis. AI enables healthcare system to identify possible health risk at any early stage by analyzing continuous changes in the patient data over time. Then third capability is clinical decision support. AI system assists the healthcare professionals by providing analytical insight and risk evaluation and decision support information. Then this system helps doctors to prioritize critical cases, improve diagnostic efficiency, and support faster medical responses. It is important to understand that AI does not replace healthcare professional. Instead, it functions as an intelligent support system that enhances the medical decision making. The fourth capability is automated alert. Generate immediate alert for abnormal patterns. Example, sudden oxygen saturation drops, etc. The AI models are SVM, random forest gradient boosting, KNN, then some of the deep learning model also CNN and RNN, LSTM, etc. The next section is the IoT is integrated with RPM. There are three major advances to make a modern IoT with IoT within RPM: remote patient monitoring. Today, the wearable device, smart sensors, and communication technologies support continuous patient monitoring very efficiently. Data collected from wearable devices can be transmitted securely through protocols such as MQTT, message queuing, telemetric transfer protocols, HTTPS, Wi-Fi, and mobile network. And cloud platforms like Amazon Web Services, IoT services help store and manage large amounts of healthcare data. One important challenge in wearable devices is battery life. Modern communication protocols are designed to reduce power consumption. The second major advance is Edge AI. This is very important. Develop, uh, Development of smart healthcare. No, normally, all sensors data is sent. Second major is Edge AI. That is very important. Development is smart healthcare. Normally, all sensor data is sent to the cloud service for analysis, but in Edge AI, data processing happens directly on the wearable device or nearby local system. This provides several advantages: faster response, reduced delay, improved privacy, and lower internet dependency. Now let us move to the research problem addressed by this proposed smart healthcare framework. Every research work begins by identifying an important real-world challenge. In wearable healthcare monitoring system, one of the major challenges is the use of fixed and generalized health thresholds. Traditional monitoring systems often apply the same standard limit to all patients. However, human psychological condition naturally vary from person to person. Because of this variation, a single fixed threshold alert system produce high false positive rate due to inter-individual variability, sensor noise, and motion artifacts. Another important challenge in the enormous volume healthcare data is generated by wearable devices. Modern wearable system continuously collect multiple parameters including ECG signals, heart rate, oxygen saturation, respiration patterns, sleep information, and physical activity data. Since this monitoring happens continuously throughout the data, even single patient can generate large amount of biomedical data. When this extended to hundreds or thousands of patients, the monitoring analysis become extremely difficult. Therefore, intelligent automated analysis become essential for handling continuous healthcare data efficiently. The third major challenge is long-term monitoring of elderly observation even outside hospital environments. This creates the need for intelligent remote monitoring system capable of automated observation, analysis, and alert generation. To address these challenges, the proposed framework introduces personalized AI-based monitoring approach. Then we proposed one here. We proposed one framework architecture. They implement the intelligent monitoring process. The proposed framework uses hybrid CNN bidirectional LSTM artificial intelligence model, which will be which is in this section discussed about the bidirectional LSTM architecture. In this architecture, proposes smart healthcare framework architecture. This framework is designed as a complete end-to-end healthcare monitoring pipeline that integrate wearable sensing, signal processing, artificial intelligence, and cloud communication and remote health monitoring. The first component is wearable sensing layer. Then this layer collect the data in this proposed system. Here we using graphene based flexible sensors are used for psychological signal acquisition. Graphene is an advanced material that offers several important advantages for wearable healthcare application. So lightweight, flexible, high sensitive, and comfortable. These wearable sensors continuously collect the psychological information from the patient, including ECG signals, heart rate, respiration patterns, and body movement, etc. After signal acquisition, the first session is a sensor data acquisition. After signal acquisition is a pre-processing stage. Then in this raw psychological signal using contain noise, inference, and unwanted variation. Therefore, pre-processing is necessary before the data is provided by the AI model. Several signal processing, but the bandpass filtering is used to remove the unwanted data. Then the wavelet transform, Z-score normalization. In simple terms, pre-processing convert raw sensor output into clean, organized, and usable data for intelligent analysis. The processor signals are then provided to artificial intelligence core of the framework. The proposed system uses hybrid CNN bidirectional LSTM model for the healthcare signal analysis. The hybrid AI model continuously analyzes the incoming psychological data and classifies the patient condition to normal condition or abnormal condition. The combination of CNN and bidirectional LSTM improves both the feature extraction and temporal pattern analysis, making the system effective for continuous biomedical signal monitoring. After the analysis, the results are transmitted to the remote patient monitoring cloud platform and the healthcare provides dashboard. Through this monitoring platform, the doctors and healthcare professionals can observe the patient health condition, alert notification, and long-term health trends in real time. An important advantages of the proposed framework is it's a low response delay and a fast communication capability using LTE and 5G communication technologies. This is the architecture. This hybrid model combines the advantages of both CNN and bidirectional LSTM network for accurate healthcare monitoring. Then the first step is filtering wavelet transform and normalized techniques. Then CNN feature extraction. Then captures long-range dependence in the psychological time series using forward and backward passes, adaptive thresholding, dynamic decision boundary, personalized for patient to minimize false alarms. Then next is the edge deployment and adaptive personalization. A healthcare AI model is useful only if it can work efficiently a small wearable devices with limited battery power and memory. The first important concept here is TensorFlow light deployment. The original CNL bidirectional LSTM model is converted into lightweight version using TensorFlow Lite. This reduces the memory usage, processing load, and power consumption. As a result, the model can run directly on the small wearable devices and microcontrollers. This allows real-time prediction with a very low delay. For example, a smartwatch can analyze ECG data instantly without depending completely on cloud processing. The second important concept is online learning. Human body conditions do not remain constant forever. Health condition may change due to aging, medication, stress, lifestyle changes, or recovery from illness. So the AI system should also adapt continuously. Online allows the model to update the system, learning continuously from the patient changing health condition. Then the third concept is federated learning. Normally AI system and patient data to central cloud surveys for training. But this creates privacy concerns, fidelity in solving the problem. Here, AI model trained locally on the wearable devices itself. Only the updated model information is shared with the central server. The last one is another this drift detection. Drift detection means monitor statistical distribution of incoming data, triggers retaining when concept drift is detected. These are some of the real-world implementation. The true success of any technology, not only in the research laboratories, but also in practical real-life healthcare usage. One important example is the Apple Watch health study. This study included more than 4 lakh participants. The smartwatch was able to detect atrial fibrillation, which is an abnormal health rhythm condition with very high accuracy. Another example is Fitbit. The Fitbit is researchers showed that changes in resting heart rate, breathing pattern, and activity level could help identify possible COVID-19 infection even before major symptoms appeared. They demonstrated the power, continuous wearable monitoring, and healthcare. Another important implementation is Philips remote patient monitoring. This platform, remote ICU, it includes remote ICU monitoring, then post post surgical patient observation, and the AI based patient deterioration alerts. Then another real world implementation is Apollo hospitals in using telemedicine, AI diagnostics, and remote patient monitoring system for healthcare delivery. It is especially useful for patients living in rural and remote areas. These are some of the real world implementations. Then now let us understand how AI enabled IOMT technology can be applied in a real heart failure scenario through case study on congestive heart failure monitoring. Patient with congestive heart failure requires continuous observation because their health condition can change suddenly and may become critical within short period of time. In this monitoring framework, patients can remain at home while their health parameters are continuously monitored using connected medical devices such as pressure monitors, pulse oximeters, and smart weight monitoring system. These devices automatically collect important information at regular intervals. The collected healthcare data is then securely transmitted to cloud platform and hospital monitoring system through the internet or mobile communication. Important health parameters such as body weight, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, and overall physiological trends are monitored continuously or possibly warning signs. If the system detects significant abnormalities or risk conditions, then automated alerts are generated immediately. Then it is very important to discuss ethical and privacy aspects of AI enabled healthcare systems. Technology alone is not enough. Healthcare system also be secure, trustworthy, transparent, and fair for all patients. The first important aspect of data privacy and security. Healthcare data is highly sensitive because it contains personal medical information. So patient data must be protected carefully during storage, transmission, and analysis. Strong security techniques such as encryption, secure cloud storage, and controlled access system are very important. Healthcare system must also follow healthcare privacy regulations such as HIPAA, GPDR. HIPAA means it's a Health Insurance Portability Act in United States. Then GDPR. GDPR means General Data Regulation, Protective Regulation, and the India Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2000. This regulation helps ensure the patient confidentiality and responsible data usage. The second important aspect is explainable AI. In healthcare, doctors should understand why an AI system gives a particular prediction or recommendation. For example, if an AI model predict a uh, possible cardiac abnormality, doctors should able to understand which psychological changes influence that prediction. AI system should not behave like black boxes where decisions are completely unclear. This why explainable AI is becoming very important in medical applications. The third aspect is fairness and equity. AI modeling should work accurately for patient groups. If an AI system is trained using limited or biased data, its performance may become poor for certain population. But ethical and privacy considerations are very important apart from the technology. Now, we move to one of the most important areas in modern healthcare, machine learning and deep learning models. These AI technologies are transforming healthcare by helping system analyze our medical system analyze. The AI technologies are transforming the healthcare by helping system analyze to medical data quickly and accurately. Then today AI is not limited to research laboratories. It is actively used in real clinical healthcare application. Machine learning and deep learning models helps in medical image analysis, disease prediction, patient monitoring, and healthcare risk management and personalized treatment support. Different AI models are designed for different healthcare tasks. Some models analyze the medical images, while others process healthcare records, sensor or data, or psychological signal from wearable devices. These AI systems are trained using large healthcare data set and advanced algorithm enabling faster analysis, improved accuracy, early disease detection. Today, hospitals, healthcare companies, and research organizations are increasingly adopting these technologies, showing that artificial intelligence become an important part of the healthcare ecosystem. Then the machine learning and deep learning model, how the world's most advanced AI models are transforming diagnosis, predictions, and patient care. Now let us discuss the advanced medical AI model called Medgamma. Medgamma is a medical visual language foundation model developed using Google Gamma architecture. This model can understand both the medical images and the clinical text information together, which is very important in modern healthcare diagnosis. Medgamma is designed to support this combined understanding. One of the important feature of multimodal question answering, where AI system can process medical images, patient information, and clinical questions together. This model provide more intelligent and context aware healthcare. Medgamma is also useful for medical image classification, especially in application like chest X-ray analysis, where it can help identify abnormalities with improved accuracy. Such AI system can support early screening, preliminary diagnosis, and faster is prioritization and quicker identification of critical condition. This become especially valuable in rural and under-resourced healthcare environments where specialist doctors may not always be available. This is the advanced model of Gamma 1.5, expanding multimodal capabilities. Now let us, in this model, AI model, extend capabilities of earlier Medgamma model. by supporting more advanced medical imaging applications and multimodal healthcare analysis. The model can analyze different types of medical data, including CT scans, MRI scan, pathology slides, and temporal medical imaging records. Major One major feature of radiology analysis, where the model can process CT and MRI data to help identify the anatomical abnormalities on their location more effectively. Another important capability is whole slide pathology analysis. This system can examine digitized pathology and identify suspicious tissue regions and helping doctors in faster disease screening and diagnosis. Medcama 1.5 also support temporal X-ray analysis, where medical images collected at different time periods are compared. This helps in tracking disease progression, patient improvement, stability, or worsening condition over time. Overall, this model moves beyond single image analysis and support more comprehensive time aware and multimodal healthcare understanding. These capabilities can improve diagnostic support, healthcare efficiency, and clinical decision making. Next, we will move from medical imaging analysis to AI models designed for electronic health record analysis and clinical prediction. Uh, Clinical prediction. Medgama is the advanced. Medgama 1.5 is the advanced section. The previous slide I already discussed about Medgama. This is a Medgama 1.0 expanding multimodal capabilities. Next one is survive EHR. This means mastering time to event prediction. EHR also electronic records. Now then AI model called survive SHR. Survey EHR focus on important healthcare challenge called time to event prediction. This means model predict not only whether the medical condition may occur, but also estimate when it is happened. The model designed for electronic health record analysis and studies how patient condition progress over time using large healthcare data. One major healthcare situation, patient often have more than one disease condition at the same time. The model using competing risk framework to manage this complex clinical situation more effectively. Another important feature is massive scale training data used. Around 23 million patients and nearly 7.6 billion coded clinical events. Survey EHR transformer-based foundation model transformer-based foundation model using competing risk time to next event objective for calibrated risk stratification across multiple long-term condition and multimorbidity. Next one is Apollo, a unified patient journey model. Apollo is a multi-model temporal healthcare model designed to understand patient complete healthcare journey over time. Instead of analyzing only a single report or hospital visit, the model studies long-term clinical history across multiple healthcare departments and specialties. Apollo was trained using nearly 25 million healthcare records collected over almost 30 years from around 7.2 million patients. One major strength of Apollo is its ability to combine multiple healthcare data types into one unified framework. The system integrates laboratory report, medical imaging, vital signs, prescription, procedures, and clinical observation. Overall, it supports around 28 healthcare data modalities across 12 clinical specialties. Apollo create what are called virtual patient representation, which are AI-based summaries of a patient complete medical history and healthcare journey. Using this representation, the model support patient risk prediction, treatment planning, disease progression analysis. and population health management. This help healthcare professionals gain a more connected and longitudinal understanding of patient condition, leading to more personalized and data-driven healthcare decision. Overall, Apollo represent an important step toward unified healthcare intelligence system capable of supporting long patient care and advanced clinical analysis. The next one is discussed another advanced healthcare AI model called Medfound. Medfound is a very large medical language model designed for clinical reasoning and medical diagnosis support. The model contains nearly 176 billion parameters, making it one of the largest healthcare specific language models. It is trained using large amount of medical literature, clinical records, healthcare documents, and biomedical text data. One important feature of Medfound is its ability to perform physician-like inferential reasoning. Instead of giving only direct answers, the model analyzes clinical information step by step and similar to how doctors approach the medical reasoning. This achieved by chain thought reasoning, where the AI system explains the reasoning process behind the conclusion. For example, the model can analyze patient symptoms, medical history, then clinical findings, and diagnostic information. Before arriving at the possible clinical interpretation, this type of transfer reasoning is very important in healthcare because doctors need to understand how the AI system reaches conclusion. Medphone also support medical language understanding, clinical text interpretation, and inferential diagnosis and healthcare question answering. Unlike model focused on single speciality, Medphone work as a generalized healthcare AI model, supporting multiple healthcare domains and clinical conditions. Overall, Medfound represent an important advance towards intelligent AI system capable of supporting clinical reasoning, healthcare communication, and medical decision making. Now let us bring everything together and understand the overall impact of artificial intelligence in healthcare. The AI model we discussed are not just a research concept. They are already improving real healthcare system across multiple areas. The first major impact of area is radiology and pathology, then chronic disease management, healthcare administration, then generalized capabilities. Models are evolving beyond single task forward unified adaptable clinical intelligence. The second area is chronic disease management. Third important area, healthcare administration and resource management. Then last is generalized capabilities. The future of healthcare. Now we come to the final section, the future of artificial intelligence in healthcare. The future of healthcare AI is moving systems that are integrated, intelligent, ethical, and accessible. Future healthcare system will combine medical imaging, electronic healthcare, electronic health records, and wearable devices and health prediction models into one connected healthcare ecosystem. Another major trend is multimodal AI. Multimodal AI where system combine medical images, clinical text, laboratory reports, sensor data, and patient history for better healthcare understanding. At the same time, the AI must be transparent, explainable, and secure and fair. AI can also help reduce healthcare cost, improve efficiency, then support early disease detection, and increase healthcare accessibility Most importantly, AI should support doctors and healthcare professionals, not replace them. Not replace the doctors. Healthcare will always remain centered on human care, compassion, and patient well-being. As we come to end of the section, uh, we have seen how modern healthcare is being transformed in the integration of wearable technologies, artificial intelligence, Internet of Medical, uh, IOMT, and remote patient monitoring system. Unlike traditional healthcare approaches that mainly focused on treatment after several symptoms appeared, smart healthcare system now support continuous monitoring, early disease detection, predictive diagnosis, and personalized patient care. Then wearable sensors and medical devices continuously collect the data such as heart rate. Different data are collected and transmitted through the communication, using communication. Then IoT networks are analyzed using AI and machine learning models. Then we also discuss how AI support pattern recognition, predictive analysis, automated alert, clinical decision making. Then through the congestive heart failure case study, we understood how the technologies can improve emergency response, chronic disease management, etc. Especially in rural and remote areas, overall, the integration of AI and IoT wearable devices and remote healthcare system is creating a smarter and more connected, efficient and patient-centered healthcare ecosystem for the future. Thank you all for your valuable time and attention.
Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask.
Stop sharing.
Now the participants can ask questions. Dr. Sarida, madam. Actually, I have one doubt that is why is explainably important in healthcare application?
In explain AI is important in healthcare application because the doctors and the healthcare professionals need to understand how an AI system arrives its decision or prediction. When AI provides transparent and understandable reasoning, it increases trust, support better clinical decision, then with this clinical decision making and helps patient safety and ethical healthcare practices. That's why they explain AI is very important in healthcare applications.
Okay, okay, madam. Also, you have explained something about this rural areas. Then, how A help to improve healthcare in rural areas?
To improve the healthcare in rural areas through remote patient monitoring. The very important, I think most of the people not visit the hospitals if some symptoms occur. Then the diseases are very severe in that case. After that only they know about the diseases. Then AI can improve the healthcare accessibility in rural areas through remote patient monitoring, telemedicine, wearable devices, and AI-based diagnostic systems. These technologies will help patients receive faster medical support and continuous healthcare services even even in places where specialized doctors are not available, and the advanced hospital may not always in these rural areas.
Okay, madam. Okay, thank you.
So thank you, madam, for your valuable uh, information for the participants. But here, how you use this alerting system to one of your work you shown. So, is there any special mm a special alerting you use or a special alerting interface you use for telemedicine?
Sir, the question is any special
Mm,
alerting
Uh,
system is used?
Hello, am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir, audible, but I
Uh,
can get
mm,
the question, sir.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Uh, our one of the student asking that what actually this alert system you have mentioned in some paper that this alert mechanism for telemedicine or interface. So how you did that for alerting patients how when they are using smart devices?
okay, sir. Alerting. Sir, some of the incorrect, if we
Madam, you have shown some PPTs on a smart device. So for alerting people or patients, use some interfaces or simply some
alerting
message.
system means, sir, if we measure some sugar levels, then some dosage difference shown, that will intimate the patient.
So,
So for example,
in this
then
direction,
some IoT, here we using some IoT devices also used to detect the signals. Then IoT devices are used to alert the system.
okay, so is there any specific type of alert, only message or pop-up that you have used?
Some type of examples: allergic alert, incorrect dosage detection, or drug interaction warning, like that, sir.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for your contribution in this FDP. So I thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity for my presenting the topic in this FTP, sir.
Is there any other questions? If there is no question, then we can wind up the session. Or to Ujjwal sir.
Yes, sir. We can wind because no question are asking, so we may wind up.
Okay. Also, this feedback form is pasted on the Zoom chat box. All are requested to fill the form as early as possible.
On behalf of the organizing team, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Sajida Ayas and Mr. Jitin Kesi for sharing their valuable insights on such an important topics. We also thank all the participants for their active involvement. Kindly fill out the feedback form shared in the chat. Thank you all. Have a great day ahead.
Also, if you have any questions regarding the first session, you can directly put it in the WhatsApp group.